Here's my generator, here's my broken string. Well, that was my last pull. Now I gotta fix this thing. First thing I need to do is take off every single cover. 2 Phillips screws in the top, and then these 2 in the bottom here. And then that should just pop right out. Pretty easy, and don't lose those. And over on this side, you got this big flathead. Everybody knows about this one. There we go. And then on this side, you got a screw here, and then 2 in the bottom. Looks exactly the same on this side. Those bottom ones are kind of hard to see, but they're just like the ones on the side. Next 2 are going to be on the handle right here. Then there's 4 more Phillips screws right here. Those need to come off. All right, once you got that loose, it folds down, and we've got some 8mm bolts that need to come out. 1, 2, and the third one over here. When this comes out, the order here is bolt through this, and then the washer on the other side, so that ground is kind of sandwiched in there. So when you put it back together, don't forget to do it that way. All right, the handle is split open. This is off of here. This is off of here. These 2 bolts just fell out of those 2 holes. Those go over here. This is gonna come down, but don't pull too hard because there's wiring in here. Just let this all rest right here. The next thing we gotta do is take the gas tank out, and we're just gonna gently pry things apart. Hold on to this rubber grommet thing. Apply pressure that way and that way, because you'll see why in a second. There we go. Got the gas tank out. All this stuff is just gonna sit here. So find a good position. Oh, it'd probably be helpful to make sure that's off. Make sure your gas cap is tight so you don't spill gas all over yourself. And we should be able to do what we need to do with this just sitting right here. But be careful. See that fuel line right there? You don't want to tug on that really hard. This is supposed to nestle right in that little groove. So try and keep it in there while you're working on this. Keep that right there. Or if you want to make a mess, you could take that off of there, but I don't want to do that, and I won't have to do it. See this black flange right here? That goes right in this little hole right there, and then the one on the opposite side goes in there. I'm talking about that one. So when you put this back together, that's kind of how it holds in place. And then this thing right here, you got to spread that open and go around the cap there to put it back together. So keep all that in mind later. Behind the gas tank, inside here, that's the recoil. That's what we need to take off. And I got a brand new one here. This is what we're gonna put in there. But you can see if we compare it to the one that's currently in there, we got 3 bolts. One on the top, one on the right side, and then one on the left side here. So those 3 we gotta remove. That one down there, right there, we're gonna get that one first. Then we're gonna get that one, and then we'll take off the top. It's gonna be near impossible for me to get good footage of that, but it's just a 10mm socket right on the wrench, and my wrench is gonna fit in this space here. And I'm able to ratchet and turn it loose. We'll just keep doing that till it stops ratcheting. Then I know I can do it with my hand the rest of the way. See, now it won't ratchet anymore. So I'll take this off. This is one of those things where if you get your whole body in just the right position, which for me is like this, then you can get it. Got it. There it is. Now we got to do this one, and you can see it from this side too. It's right there. Let's see if the wrench will fit in there. I think it will if I position things here. Oh yeah, here we go. There it is. Oh yeah, I got it. There it goes. Got it. Ooh, almost dropped it. Man, the top one's gonna be easy compared to those other ones. Oh, Lots of room for this one. Here it comes. There we go. There it is. So there's the old recoil that we just took out. Here's the new one that I showed you earlier. And you'll notice that there's no string in here because I've already done this whole process 2 times actually. So if it seems like I kind of know what I'm doing, that's why. I originally wasn't gonna make a video about this, but then I did it so many times, I'm like, you know what, let's just take some time to make this because it might be really helpful to other people. So to show you why I'm changing this, I'm gonna put the string back in here if I can find the hole. There we go. Okay, finally got that through. Okay, so when it's together it looks a little something like this, but this thing's all screwed up because it doesn't spring back. See, this is the new one. There's tension when I'm pulling on this. There's tension the whole way. It wants to spring back really, really bad. And it goes all the way in, no problem. If you're just replacing the string, there it is, it's all the way out. It's about 4 feet, so get 5 feet. If you break it, just bring the broken one in with you to the hardware store and show the people and be like, hey, I need this stuff. You got this? This I purchased directly from the OEM. All right, there's the old one. And here's the new one, nice and pretty. Shout out to Sesco Portland. They had exactly what I needed. Which I would prefer not to have needed to spend, but I needed it because this wasn't gonna work. I mean, remember how I said I put this back together a bunch of times? I actually did just replace the string and then I put this back on there and then it worked, but I was like, nah, I need to buy one of these. It works, but I think I got to take it apart again. Okay, this next part is going to be uncharted territory, but I think I can handle it. Just took a flat screwdriver and pop this cover off. I'm gonna have to untie this knot. This came with it, but I don't need to replace that. And it looks like this is in a different spot, so yeah, I'm just gonna keep that old one in there. There's no need to replace that. Let's just keep it simple. Gonna tie 2 knots. One might be enough. Let's make that good. Oh yeah, that's plenty. Stuff that in there. When you have this in your possession, you'll see how it goes back together, these little clips. Probably hear a snap. Yeah. There. This would be a good time if you needed to clean filters or change oil. You got everything apart, so you might as well do that. I don't need to. It's always a cool feeling installing something new on an older piece of equipment because the new part looks all shiny. Makes me feel like I really accomplished something. I'm gonna put the top one on first because that'll kind of be like a pendulum effect. Once you get that one centered and just snug, then you can rotate it, get these other ones in the right position. Now for the tricky one that's in the bottom left hand corner right there. We're gonna try and get that one in. Oh, there it goes. Left-handed. Oh yeah, left-handed, that's the trick. Left-handed and over the top. There it goes. Oh yeah, baby. Now we should be able to do it with the wrench. All right, one more. This one's all about feel. You gotta feel it. Oh, there it is. Somewhere down in there, good things are happening for me. See the bolt? Oh yeah, it's getting hand tight, finger tight. Okay, just like when we were taking it out, this one we should be able to do straight wrench. Yep. That was pretty easy. All that good. Can't remember if I cinched up the top one or not. Nope. There we go. All right, we did it. New recoil installed. One bolt there, one bolt there. Top bolt is covered by this little rubber thing. Gas can's gonna go first. Remember, there's this little groove that you want the hose to go in, and then there's these two things on the side and this hole on the top. You got to do all three of those things together. That one's in, and this one's not, but now it is. Oh yeah, that's in position there, that spot. This one's in position there. And then on the cap here, there is this little thing. See, it's a square shape. It's got to go in that gap there. Things around. Push that together. Yeah, you can see and feel all these things that kind of have to happen together. So, gas tank's good. Yeah, everything looks really good there. You want to get this kind of turned straight and flush with the backside so that these three bolts line up where you want them to go. And again, before you put this together, make sure that gas line hose is back in here so you don't pinch it. See how all three of those are poking through now? 1, 2, and 3. That's what we need. And these ones go back in. These 8. Gotta get them in there fast. There we go. We got that one. Now it'll hold in place. Okay, this one, remember, we gotta go ground thing sandwiched between the bolt and the washer. And then we thread it back in there. Tighten these down, but not crazy tight. It's not like it's holding up a big structure or anything. Cinch them down. And this is ready to go back on there. Yeah, you'll feel it when everything lines up. Okay. Same thing with this cover. You just kind of feel all the way around. It's kind of self-explanatory. It's all gotta get snug back together. That's gotta fit around there. The threads of those have to be exposed. Everything looks pretty good there. Bottom two here. These Phillips go back in the handle here. See if we can see this come together. Oh yeah. Nice and tight there. Everything looks like it's seamed together pretty well. Over on this side too. It's all coming together. 4 bolts left, Mia. 4 bolts. You hear that, girl? We're almost there. Oh no, 5 more bolts. I was wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is gonna be number 5. Flat screwdriver. Oh, on the ground. Boom. Dude. On the ground again. It's back together, and these are all the tools I needed. A wrench, an 8mm, a 10mm. Maybe you'll need something like this, a little extension. This was an attachment for the drill, not super necessary. Phillips head, but you could do it with a regular Phillips screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, and this little extension I didn't end up using. Maybe a tape measure to measure your string, but pretty simple tools. You don't need anything super complicated. You just need ambition, motivation, not much skill. All right, girl, let's give it a try. That feels good. Way better than before. Oh! First pull. I love it. I love it so much. yeah, don't forget to turn this back in the on position if you did that during the process. I've forgotten that before, and then it generator shut off and I couldn't figure out what was going on. I was like, oh no. For giggles, let's make sure it generates electricity. Yep, it works. Everything works.